Hi guys, it's Adam here. Today I've got some sort of mashup of video, I don't know. But I've been contemplating doing about 4, maybe 5 different videos, and with other video requests and questions and Thursday talks blowing up last week, it's sort of getting beyond me, all this, or just how many videos I want to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a few of my video ideas into play in this video, so that then I can get those out of the way, if you like, and concentrate on the more important things like Thursday talks and other people's video requests. So in this video, I'd like to talk about 2 or 3 things. One is just like a general chat about some pricing techniques and stuff. Another thing is about RA deals, and what was the other thing? Oh, it'll come to me. I'll just talk, and hopefully we'll get somewhere. Um, so oh yeah, that was it. There was one thing I want to mention first as well. I rewatched part of the chat with Darren and Sam, and when we were doing it, it didn't seem as bad as it looked on YouTube. So I just want to apologise for my internet connection on that day. It was terrible. I don't know whether if we do one in the future it's going to be as bad, but I'll try and sort something out for you guys if I do another chat soon. So yeah, I just wanted to apologise about that. It did seem like it was fine when we were talking to each other, especially in the pre-chat. But yeah, it wasn't as I watched it back. So yeah, just wanted to say that. I wanted to apologise for that. I wanted to mention that I'm almost at 300 subscribers, which is again incredible. And I just wanted to thank everyone for all the questions I got from Thursday Talks last week, which I believe was my most popular or most commented on video so far, which had ridiculous amount of comments. Like, I think it was over 30, so it was ridiculous. So thanks for all your questions. Well, so yeah, let's just get into it. Right, so RA deals. I wanted to do sort of like a top 5 video, explaining like my top 5 tips for RA deals, but to be honest, I've not got that much experience to say that. So I do want to talk about a few salient points when dealing with RA deals on a regular basis, or when you're in Sainsbury's or Tesco's or any of the other supermarkets or retail stores, what you need to be wary of. Right, so where shall I start? Let's say, first of all, a scanner. Obviously, I always do this. I always think, where's my phone? And I'm recording on it, but yeah. On your phone, get your phone and download Profit Bandit, Amazon Seller app, something like that. And on the eBay app, I'm assuming if you're a regular reseller, you're gonna have the eBay app installed if you're a seller on eBay. And on that, you can actually search by barcode, and it's a little in the search bar. There's a little barcode emblem at the right hand side. Just click that, and then you hover it over the barcode as you would with the Amazon Seller app. And yeah, so a scanner is key. You don't want to just be going into the store, writing things down, then going home, and then coming back. And obviously, to have a scanner, you need mobile data. So yeah, mobile data as well is a big one. So they're just 2 basic things you need, because if you go home and then come back, most of it will be gone, or half of it will be gone, because there's other resellers who will beat you to the punch. Another thing that I've been pondering with RA is something that I like to call, that I've made up. It is actually a thing, but there's no actual name for it really, but I call it lucrative limerence. And lucrative basically means profitable, so there's money in it. So if you see an RA deal where there's money in it, and limerence is falsified love, and when you think you're in love with someone and it's really only physical attraction, or something along those lines, and you build up a fantasy in your mind of what your lives together could be. So what I'm talking about is, when to relate this to reselling, is when you're scanning something in an RA deal, and you look at it and you're looking at the price on Amazon, you think, whoa, yeah, I've got to get in on this, I've got to grab all these now, go, go, go. You're sort of falsifying yourself into believing it's a great deal straight away as soon as you've seen the price. And it's limerence, because you're looking at that price and you're fantasizing about, yes, I'm going to make all this profit, and that's where the lucrative comes in. So you're thinking straight away, you sort of got rose tinted glasses on, you're looking at it and you think, see the price, right, great, let's clear the shelf, let's get it in the basket, let's go to the checkout. But what you've got to do is you've got to research on Camel. Don't just go into it thinking, yes, that's a great deal, look at the price on Amazon, it's sky high. Look at it on Camel. Look at the price history, sales history, sales rank. It doesn't take that long to do on your phone. It can take you 2 minutes. And just see if it sells. See what price it's going for. Is that price going to hold out for you? And just don't fall down that trap of thinking, oh, it's profitable, and then thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to make loads and loads of money, it's going to be great, and you're fantasizing about it. You've got that thought of limerence, if you like, in your brain, and you go for it, and it doesn't really pay off. There's times when you can do that, and it can be okay. Like if there's a Lego deal, you can sort of predict that it's going to be a good seller. But I would always research it. And other brands like Hasbro toys and Nerf guns and stuff, you can sort of know already that it's going to be a good seller. But that's that anyway. So there's a couple of tips. And feel free to use that term if you want, lucrative limerence. I think it's an awesome term. And it describes, for me, in my world, it describes getting in on an RA deal when you've not really done your research. That's what it says to me in my little world. And it's an alliteration, so that's all good. I love an alliteration. I'm rambling now. So what else did I want to talk about? Pricing strategies. Basically, what I wanted to get through on this is, what now? Right, okay, I'm trying to think of a way of wording it, but basically, the psychological pricing, is it actually as effective as people think? We all know psychological pricing, or if you didn't know, is where you put $9.99 and then people think, oh, it's under a tenner, and then actually it's only 1 pence under a tenner, but psychologically they're thinking, oh, it's under a tenner, I'll buy that. Whereas if you put it on at £10 full stop, they will think, oh, well, you're going into, another level of figures there. Instead of it being 999, as in 3 figures, it's now 4 figures, so it's psychological. And I've always used psychological pricing, but I just wanted to get sort of some thought on this from you guys. And if you want to comment below your thoughts on it, do you think it works? Have you tested it out? Have you maybe changed your prices so they're not not using psychological pricing techniques? And has it affected sales? Do you think it will affect sales not using a pricing strategy? I personally think it will to a very small extent, but I don't think it will to any mega extent. I've just remembered the 4th thing I was wanting to talk about, but I'll continue with this anyway. Yeah, so there's loads of different pricing strategies. There's penetration pricing, there's price skimming or price creaming, which always made me laugh in high school, but we're not going to go into that. And there is, we'll just loads. So I use some of these pricing techniques because I know about them and I think they help slightly. But I just want to get your opinion. Like, do you think these pricing techniques help at all? And if not, why? Why don't you think that? Or if you do think they help, why do you think that? I'm just curious myself into thinking whether they actually help or they don't help. What's the gist? And if they do help, is it worth putting a blanket over all your items of doing that psychological pricing technique over every item you've got listed? Or is it good to maybe do penetration pricing on a few of your items? Is it good to do psychological pricing on others? Is it good to do skimming on others? Is it good to do there's a few others. I always forget the others. I don't know why. Competitive pricing is one of them, and loss leader. Is it good to do loss leader on an item? And that's actually a good point. Is it worth putting a loss leader in your store just to get people into your store? Now, supermarkets do this with bread and milk and things like that sometimes. They lower the price, they get you in the store, and then their marketing does the rest, and then you end up picking up 20 items while you're in there. And that loss leader isn't really a loss leader anymore because the supermarket has gained your customer on 100 other items or whatever. But would that work online? I don't know. Would having a loss leader to make people enter your store and then purchase other things while they're there work? Maybe for a wholesale business it would, I don't know. But for us as resellers having unique items, I don't know whether it would. But I'd just like to get your opinions down in the comments section. It's just something I've been thinking about recently. I've got one more thing to mention. Oh yeah, I was going to do a day in the life of a reseller video, and I wanted your opinions on it as well. I rewatched Nick Hill's video on doing a day in the life of a reseller, and I was thinking of doing it today actually, but that never really worked out because it's been an odd day today. I went up to the post office and then I didn't put an address on one of my parcels, so I had to come back and do that. So yeah, it's been a hectic day, and then I've been listing and got more listing to do soon. But yeah, what are your thoughts on me doing a day in the life of a reseller? Do you think it'd be good, bad? What do you want to see in the video? Do you want me to do it on a day where I'm outsourcing? Do you want me to do it on a day where I'm listing? Do you want me to include a sales update? Because I've not done one of those in a while and I need to do that. So yeah, just your thoughts on it would be good. If you want me to do a day in the life of a reseller video, I would love to do that. I could do a bit of a ride along in it. I could do a sales update at the end. I could do a bit of me listing. I could do a bit of me filming, doing a bit of photography or whatever. I could do loads and loads of different things in it, so that'd be really good. And I think it'd help the beginner resellers to show them what it's like in the shoes of a reseller on an average day. But yeah, I'm getting out of breath here saying all this. But yeah, so that's it. I'm glad I've condensed that down into 13 minutes. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope I didn't talk too fast. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video, which will be, what are we now, Monday? It'll be Thursday Talks, because this will get uploaded tomorrow, so Thursday Talks. So see you on the Thursday Talks. I'd just like to mention it's going to be a big one, so strap yourselves in for that video. I imagine it'll be half an hour. What I might do is I might break it up for myself into segments and then edit it all in, just so I don't have to talk for half an hour straight or 45 minutes straight. It'll be a pain to upload. Or what I might even do is upload 2 separate videos, one on Thursday, one on Friday, but that'll probably just be for this week only, just because of the sheer volume of questions I've got, and I keep getting new ones each day. But yeah, I'm really happy that's going well. I'm really happy it's sort of expanding and the ball's rolling and it's sort of snowballing. But yeah, I'm going to stop it there. That's 15 minutes. Hope you enjoyed this video. and I've got more video requests from different people to come, and I will get them done sometime this week or next week. And yeah, I've got loads and loads more content to put out. It's just finding the time to do it all, really. So yeah, see you soon, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.